Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sophisticated Ignorance. I am Nieema, Simone.
And I am Steven.
And I'm Vixon J. Emphasis on the J.
What does the J stand for?
Oh, you'll find out.
Yikes.
Nah, it's just my last
That
name.
sounded really creepy.
It's just my
Let's
last
not do that
initial.
again. I
Double
may
yikes.
edit that out.
Why can't I have like a fancy thing? Why can't I have something?
It didn't come off as fancy.
Well,
It was the total opposite.
I'm workshopping it, so we'll see.
Well, more importantly, Steven is back this week. Yay!
Stephen has returned
You
from.
said it like I was like really
Yay.
gone.
Yeah, he was really not that gone.
Yeah,
But-
I was here.
Maybe because I haven't seen Steven in a while.
And whose
What,
fault
like
is
2
that?
weeks?
3 weeks.
Has it been 3 weeks?
Yep.
Really? 3 weeks?
Yep.
That's
Damn,
wild.
bro.
3 weeks.
Wild times.
And
Wild,
Steven doesn't
wild,
go
wild.
outside.
I don't go outside.
He doesn't invite me over.
That's true.
Wait, we were supposed to schedule that, and then you always had some shit last minute.
Have y'all two ever
Because my
like
life being
hung out?
like
Hung out?
Oh,
shambles.
well,
Like
yeah.
when
you
did
go.
y'all hang out?
We have.
The last time?
Oh, that was months ago. I think that was
Yeah.
during the summer.
Yeah. Hey, life
Hey.
being crazy.
She got stuff to do. I got stuff to do.
I'm free to hang out. I can make time. And nobody hits me up.
And
That's
then
fine.
Steven,
You the one who's the most mixy out of the whole bunch.
you be everywhere.
Okay, first of all, that's on brand.
You
Second
be
of all,
that's on brand.
Oh,
baby.
so then there's no follow-ups.
no, that's not. I didn't deny it. I'm just saying.
Oh, so then you good.
I'm free to hang out if y'all hit me up, son. Yeah.
I'm
You
always
gotta
ready
fit
to
us
go.
in your schedule.
Yeah.
Ouch. The
Because
answer's
you always
ouch.
booked and very busy,
Thank you so much. But
which is good.
And you got booking info in your bio, so you qualify.
Yeah, definitely.
goals, 2020
Definitely.
goals.
I don't have that. But I have a business page.
Booking info would imply that I'm getting paid. And
No one
that's
will book
not
me.
always the case.
What would people book me for aside from makeup and aesthetics work?
Your time,
Time,
Right?
resources, companionship.
intelligence.
I knew you was going that
Companionship.
route. I knew he was going that route.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be that route.
Yeah.
But it can be if
Companionship
the
is
price is
companionship.
right. Did
Come on down.
In more ways than one.
Oh, come on.
See, he
Oh,
always
see?
take it too far.
Come on.
Hey,
Take it
you
too
made a
far.
left turn, and I just decided sharp
Always
right,
take it too far.
sharp left. Anyway,
Okay, so let's start the episode off as we always do with our word of the week.
Mm-hmm. Who wanna go first?
You gotta go first since you wasn't here last week.
Why? Okay,
Because I said so.
this is true.
that's fine. My week was mad chill. Mad chill. Like I
As
was
per
explaining to
usual.
Vixen, before we even started recording, is like because I didn't really take any vacation for the whole year. Like all of my vacation got packed into like the end of December
Mm-hmm.
and November. So this whole week I'm on vacation. Then next month I'm barely gonna be at work.
Nice.
So your
just
word
been
is
chilling.
vacation.
Yeah, so I'm just chilling.
Yeah, man. What you gonna do? You got mad
Probably
days,
prep for my 2020. Like
That's a
really,
yeah.
like really be determined about like really setting out some real goals of like shit that I really need to
That's a
get
good
done.
ass
Are
idea.
you gonna do a mood board?
No.
Not that type of party. But no, I agree.
Yeah, that's work.
that's
like-
something that definitely needs to be.
So what are you gonna do? Write in a journal? Like how are we gonna prep?
Write it in my notes. Aha.
On the iPhone?
Yeah,
Where else? Where else would
you
you
can
write
have
it down?
notes.
You can have a notepad.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
know.
mean, that just sounds like a waste of paper.
I mean,
Just
I just thought a mood board would be cool.
that's like a party sort of thing where all the girls like get together. And do
Nah.
Not necessarily.
I've
Has to make one for
I've
therapy.
seen it.
You've seen it. I'm not saying that's not something people do,
Right.
but you don't have to.
have a party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I did it for therapy all by
Like I don't need the
myself.
visuals.
Just saying. You don't need the visuals.
Yeah, I don't need the visuals. You just gotta write
You
it
don't
down.
need to see the vision.
It's my vision. What do I need to see?
To
I've
remind
already.
yourself
You don't
what
want to see
saw.
2020. That
Yo,
joke's never gonna get
Yo,
old.
who's next? Who's next? Somebody throw out a word for the week.
She got the word. She got the spices word out of almost.
And my word of the week is yikes.
Cause you're fucking disrespectful. You found so much joy in
Explain.
the disrespect. This is why
Okay.
we're friends.
Well, first, I went to Atlantic City. We're gonna sum up the
Oh,
whole entire
yes.
week. I went to Atlantic City. I don't see the hype about it, but maybe I'll revisit with someone else.
Just
And maybe it'll be
accessibility.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
right
it'll be
there.
more fun next time. Like I'm just not a fan of Miami either.
It's just a diet Vegas. That's really what it
A
is.
diet Vegas.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's really what it is. Yeah, even from like a visual perspective.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
diet
like
Vegas.
my friend invited me. Haven't seen her in 2 years, so it was like I got a weekend off. Why not go up there?
Mhm.
And I ended up getting sick. Ended up getting strep throat.
Yikes.
That's nice.
Yikes! See, that's when the
that
yikes
part-
come in.
Yikes one.
Yikes one. And then being sick, I had to study for my New York State licensing exam, which was today. Today is Monday. You guys probably won't hear this until Tuesday, which is tomorrow. I studied for that.
Carry on.
Okay, thank you. That was a thing in between, like, being sick. You can still hear it. Being sick and studying, and the rest of my life, that was just nuts. And then, I just felt like the Mercury retrograde was ending, and, like, people were just like,
I thought you was one of those who don't support
in
that
their
shit.
feelings. I don't, but I feel
When it's
I'm giving
convenient.
that's their excuse.
When
I'm
it's
gonna give that to
convenient.
them.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, for them. I mean, I have never experienced anything out of the normal.
Okay.
My life is usually in uproar, so.
Oh.
Okay, Joker. Nothing but chaos around
It
you.
stays in retrograde.
Maybe. Okay. And Vixon said I was mean because someone reached out to me,
Nah, that shit was funny.
and I said
It was
yikes.
funny. Oh, I laughed. There was a
Who
loud
said someone, I
scream
heard
for
someone
me.
say I was mean. I heard
I mean, it's just not the way that one would typically respond to that type
right.
of statement.
Well, I always tell you, like, just don't respond, and you keep responding.
This is true.
Insert yikes. 'Cause I don't know. Like,
What do you know about not responding?
isn't that even worse?
Don't
Why
say
does it matter?
Oh.
I'm mad it's just, like, now connected after all these years of yelling.
You're not obligated to answer.
Yeah.
That is very true, and it's funny because I tell people that all the time. Like, you're not obligated to tell anybody you don't want to deal with them no more, or you don't like them, or you don't care. That's not, your boyfriend or your husband or girlfriend or wife. So you don't have to explain yourself.
And yet you
So
continue
yet
to do so.
I continue to be,
So you're your own problem.
I am. Figured it out.
She's not gonna change. All right, V. What's your word of the week?
My word for the week, I mean, outside of lack of sleep, I'm just going to talk about the weekend. It's a mix
What did you
between
do?
brownie and brunch.
What?
Oh, yes. So,
This shit is
oh,
about to get
now
crazy.
y'all are curious.
No, I'm not.
I'm
Because,
interested.
like,
She's invested.
I'm invested.
because she just likes the nonsense. But go on.
No, recently I came across
A brownie?
Scratch
secret,
his head.
a secret
That's how I
dispensary.
know something's good. When you start rubbing the temple.
No, I don't. I
You
mean,
mean I'm making no eye contact?
it's wild.
Come on, baby,
The
give it to
fact
me.
is,
I found a video of you too.
I was introduced to a secret dispensary in New York City. I can't disclose the location because it is a secret and highly illegal. Don't worry, I'll share information
okay, thank you.
off cam.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, at the secret dispensary, which you can ironically find on Instagram. I don't know how much of a secret this is.
Do you have to DM them and they sent you the address?
Yes, something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well,
Yeah, go on.
nonetheless, yes, went to this dispensary, and I
That's the money
bought
shot.
some brownies from the dispensary, because when you're there, 'tis the season. So bought them. I went with a homegirl of mine, bought some brownies, and then this past Saturday we tried. I only had like a little piece. I swear to God, it was a little piece.
I swear.
That shit.
I'm
Maybe
Yes,
you were
Mama.
too high to realize how much of a piece you actually had.
No.
That's the problem with
I
edibles.
remember
That's why I
me
don't like
taking
them.
the small piece. I remember.
The high version of you remembers.
No. was dancing like Terry
Nah,
Crews.
fam.
You was dancing like Terry Crews in that
That
movie.
shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When you fall asleep high and wake up high, that's not a good sign. And I had shit to do yesterday, so it's just like, I woke up.
Wait, so you took it Sunday?
I took it Saturday night.
Oh, nah, you wild.
And
Too
I
much.
woke
You
up.
had to have taken too much for you to
I
still
didn't-
be.
it
That's
was
a
like a
whole
nugget.
48 hours.
Bruh.
No, Saturday to Sunday.
Oh, so it wasn't Monday when you had to do stuff. It was Sunday.
No, it was
you
Sunday.
had to be productive.
It
on
was
Sunday.
Saturday night. I thought, all right, whatever. It was late Saturday, but still.
But then if you
Yeah,
had stuff to
that's
do, why would
crazy.
you take it on Saturday?
But I didn't know how crazy it was until I woke up and like, this shit's crazy. I had to operate a
Edibles
vehicle.
is
Bad
different than
idea. I
smoking.
left that vehicle at the crib. I had to take a lift to my destination. Got there on time miraculously.
amazing.
When I got there, bro, I didn't want nobody talking to me. Guess what? Everybody was talking to me. My head was bust. I didn't know what to do. I was hungry. I was tired. I was confused. Almost had to throw up, but had no food.
I wish I was there.
So the moral of the story is when you're
Be a
partaking
fucking
in
adult.
recreational drugs, don't wild out, and that's really what it comes down to.
Or, here's a thought, fucking stay home.
I mean,
that part.
that part, but it was a dope brunch though. So I'm glad.
How do you even remember the brunch?
No, nigga, I didn't say I lost my memory. I just said
You did.
probably
You
not-
didn't
you
remember
almost
how much
lost
you
it.
took.
No, I remember how much I took. It clearly was
No.
too much. And then, so the answer is, you know,
Yo, you
Everything
a
in
whole
moderation.
30. Like, get it together. You should not be having these experiences
everything in
at
moderation.
this stage in your life.
What is life but to live it? So, you know, that's it. Brownies.
Yo, get your man.
Yo,
I came here with a
How
story
you
to
in
tell.
shambles on the Lord's Day? He just looking down upon you in disgust.
Shit was
Well,
nuts.
he turned water to wine.
This is true.
Wait, alright, yo, what's the topic? I'm not doing this. I'm
Wait,
not
but
doing.
what was your word?
Brownies.
Oh, brownies.
Wait, and how the brunch?
Well, because
Oh, you went to the
brunch.
brunch.
He went to the brunch. But I mean, technically,
The
you didn't
brunch
have
did
to
nothing
do much.
pop off at the brunch. You just
Did
Oh,
you
the
have
brunch
to
was
work
great.
it?
No, the brunch was great. No, I was there as a guest. It was
Oh.
it was a friend of mine's birthday brunch, like a surprise birthday brunch. It was really good. It was dope. It was in Brooklyn.
Oh, my
Oh, I think I
God.
know. Well, good job at keeping the camera steady because I seen your Instagram stories for that event.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
dope.
so you
It was,
wasn't
good
that
time. It was
fucked
like
up.
Wakanda theme and shit.
You was fucked up, but not that fucked up.
Yeah,
It was. I didn't see that.
there was a Wakanda theme, so everyone had to dress in like an African, like
Theme?
black
Did you?
excellence. Yeah,
What you wore?
I bought a shirt from this site called Diano. That's not
Mhm.
sponsored, but it's some dope stuff on there.
Oh.
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Check it out.
I definitely missed that part.
It's fine.
Oh, well.
He missed it too.
He definitely did.
That part.
That's the funniest thing I've heard in a long time.
He was there, but his physical was there,
Oh.
but his spiritual was
Yeah,
somewhere
it
else.
was definitely the astral plane. It was like Black Panther.
The thing about edibles that I don't like is the fact that, my stomach is really small. So
Oh,
when
sis, you cannot tell.
I can't. It's like I'll eat one and then I'll get the munchies and I want more, but I
You
can't
will literally-
physically
You will literally float away.
fit more in my body. So I don't really
You'll
like
float
it.
away if you touch them shits.
I mean, it doesn't really bother me only because after I had surgery, they had me on codeine. So if I could take codeine, I feel like
Sister, this
edibles.
ain't Cody.
no.
I'll tell you
It
right
was
now.
it was a little bit. Well, you never had codeine, so you can't. Even
Not a
tell me.
contest.
No, I'm just saying.
You going drunk for drug over here? Like,
Who?
Fucking jerky.
you ain't lived till you can have fucking Percocet. Like, yo, come on, with this son. Like, anyway, what's the
I'm a
topic?
mess.
We're just gonna talk about holidays,
Mhm.
anxiety. Vixon brought this up literally a couple of minutes ago,
I did.
and I never really thought about it, but I know there's a lot of people going through stuff
Mhm.
right now, and I do hear about a lot of suicides and just people being really depressed during the season. And for me, I would think that most people would be happy and joyful. Like, I love the holidays. I love Christmas music
Well,
and Christmas movies and stuff.
Let's start off like this. When was the last time you were in the spirit? That you
Last
remember?
year? Last year?
Last year?
Yeah.
You okay?
You-
I'm just
Like,
asking.
got
No,
nothing?
you responded like you was expecting a different answer.
No. I mean, I thought you were gonna like describe how you felt. Like, were you
Oh,
happy?
but you were
Were
next
you-
all of that.
Yeah, you did ask a really specific question.
All right, sorry. When was the last time you were in the spirit, and what did that feel like? I have to ask 9-part questions.
Baby, come
You
on,
just
give
took a quiz, so
give
you
me- give
ain't
me-
ready for questions yet.
But last year, I love the holidays. I love being around my family, even though it's very intimate. It's usually just me, my sister, my grandfather, and my mom, and then my dog, of course. Last Christmas, we went over to the in-laws' house, so we went over to my sister's boyfriend's family house, and that was fun.
How's his family?
Amazing. They're loud, boisterous. They remind me of my family when most of the elders were still alive. So all the family comes together, the great aunts, uncles, cousins. So it was a lot of fun.
Oh, y'all just screaming then.
Listen, it was a good ass time. We opened up more gifts over there. So we
Okay.
opened up gifts at home, and then we brought gifts for his mom and him or whatever. So we all exchanged gifts over there. So it was fun. We did like ugly Christmas sweaters. At work, we do a Christmas party.
Mhm.
This year, we're doing a white elephant, which I think is cool.
We're doing a secret Santa type thing.
Yeah. We decided to do white elephant because no one want to do secret Santa, and you put someone's name and you
Can you
don't like
explain the
them.
white elephant for those who don't know? in our
Okay, so
local
I
language?
just discovered this. So white elephant, help me if I explain it wrong.
Well, you're the expert here, so whatever you say
I'm
goes.
gonna pull up the Google just in case you're wrong. But
Thank
go
you.
on.
No, just let it rock.
So, said like it's 30 of us. We put 30 numbers in a hat.
Uh-huh.
Everyone pick a number, and that's the number of an order in which you go. And then you go up and you pick a gift. So everybody just buy random gifts. So since at my job it's both men and women, you gotta make sure the gift, excuse me, is unisex. That when everyone gets something and it's not specific for one person.
That's
So
interesting.
you have the option. If you go up, you pick 7, and he picks 1, and you say you want to swap 1 with him. If he agrees, then y'all switch numbers, and then you'll go first, and he'll go 7. So you have a better chance of probably getting like a better gift or a bigger gift, whatever the case may be.
It made me think about that episode of The Office when Michael Scott bought somebody an iPod when the budget was $20. So he made everybody switch gifts because he was tight.
That could probably be some sort of white elephant that they did.
Yeah.
I forgot what he called it, but that's a classic episode.
But did I describe it right? You're familiar with white elephant?
It was used around the office recently, but we're just doing a regular Secret
A
Santa.
regular Secret Santa.
Yeah, just like one of my coworkers pulled up a site where you could choose people randomly, some wild shit.
Oh
This is
yeah,
my time.
my job did that last year.
Yeah.
Oh, the team that I work on, they did that last
Yeah,
year.
it's just like it's a Secret Santa website where you put people's names in, and then you send a link to each person, and then based on what you select, like the system automatically chooses the person for you.
Based on like a gift you select to buy?
No, based on the person.
Based on
the
the person.
one that we had, it would randomly select people for you, and that person has to already go in and like choose like an Amazon wish list.
Yeah.
And then once you get that, you have a list of like what you can actually purchase for them.
Exactly.
Oh.
Under a certain budget or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
while they know what they're gonna get, they kind of don't know because you could pick anything from the list.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Very complicated, very extra.
I mean, you know.
But that's how we
tech
do it in my house. Everyone sends out their Christmas list, and then we just discuss with whomever what we're going to get the other
That's
person.
the most Christmas shit I'm doing this year, so I'll take it.
No.
I'm not good. I'm usually good with gifts,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes to Christmas, too much pressure. I can't.
Pressure on what?
Pressure on what to get specific people like that.
That's why we write a list. I make a list. My sister makes a list. My mom makes a list. We put it in the group chat. And then I'll speak amongst my sister. What are we going to get mom off her list? My mom, them two. And then we just don't need the Christmas tree.
Good
My
job.
grandfather and Pacey are like random. We just grab on whatever we want.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright.
FYI, my sister found a Balenciaga button up for my dog. You right.
She
So-
got money. She
Your
be trying
dog
to deny
Super
it, but I
cute.
know
is
she got
looking-
money.
Looking more lavish than me.
Crazy.
I mean,
I-
on brand, but still.
Yeah, I found an off-white coat for him, so I can't wait.
So y'all both got money.
Also, Pacey's dripping.
He drips more than us.
Cool.
Well, all of us in this very room. Wild.
Accurate.
He drips more
Very
than us.
accurate.
Alright.
Not more than Steven, though.
It's not a contest.
No, it is.
It's not
And if it was, he won.
Facts.
the dog.
Every time.
All right.
'Cause you don't even pay for this shit.
Right.
You got us beat. I gotta spend my own money.
I
I be happy and mad at the same time.
Like, God damn it, I love it, but why did I spend my money on it?
And there you go.
So, when was the last time you were happy during the holiday season? And it's also your birthday. Your birthday's in December.
Yes.
So, does that make it a lot less joyful? I know for me, I feel that way with my birthday.
Birthdays are very challenging for me personally
Mhm.
because it's cold as fuck. Not much people like to come out in the cold, and if they do come out, well, they don't want to be out for too long because it's like, my man's is dropping. The temp is
The
dropping
temperature is
rapidly.
dropping.
So let's wrap this shit up and no. Last year, I mean, for me, when it comes to my birthday, it's just the pressure of like doing something good. Like the year before was a dinner, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then once again, when it came to doing
Was that
things,
the Dirty 30?
31.
31.
Yeah, no, that was 32
Okay.
years ago. So yeah, the year before was like a group dinner, which was cool. But then once again, it's dumb cold. So it was like, dinner's cool. What were we trying to do after? Home? Oh. Yo, well, see you next year.
I feel like when it comes to that, you just have to pick the right day and make sure everyone's available.
So not my birthday.
My birthday is on Valentine's Day, and I am very well aware people might be booed up. They might not be in town because it's also All-Star Weekend, or they might be at the bar watching the game, or whatever the case may be. So
This
I
is
do
true.
stuff after my birthday or before, and then I ask in advance, like, are you guys available this date? See what everyone says, the majority, and then I like to pick something fun for us to do. As long as people have enough time and it works on their off
Schedule.
days, their schedule, they can make it. Like, I know for me, I work on Saturday nights. That's busy for me. That's a money day, so it's hard for me to necessarily leave and go out after that.
Well, the year before, which I might do this year, I just had like a open happy hour. So it's like, yo, I'm doing happy hour.
Here.
I'm going to be here for this happy hour. Come through. And that was like, no stress, chill. That's probably something I'll probably do this year again.
Yeah.
Just come with me.
Easy.
That's it.
Niggas love drinking.
Facts. And you just pay for your drinks. Or pay for my drinks, whatever, but answer is low pressure. So I think that's something I'll probably just do. And then for the weekend, I'm probably going to have I'm going to join another friend of mine who's having a birthday that weekend for like a little dinner. Nothing too crazy.
Okay, so you think your birthday is what puts a damper on the holidays for you too?
I mean, the birthday is just the fact of like doing something enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, holiday wise, I mean, it's been a little different. I mean, family wise, the dynamic has changed a bit. We don't do the stuff that we used to do back in the day, like put up the tree and decorate the house and stuff like that. It's just kind of like
that's crazy.
Wherever people end up, some people are mad busy with working. Like my sister used to work a lot during the holidays. So it was just like everyone's kind of spread out. Like honestly, I don't have any holiday plans like Christmas wise. I'm now thinking should I like go to Florida to see my mom's, and that's like something I should have already booked and planned for already. Well, now the answer to that is yikes.
Well, yikes, that's crazy. Pumpkin.
But you didn't give that guy the same energy.
Nah, he just got a yikes.
Oh, I guess I'm special.
You got more words.
Thanks. Thank you.
No, my situation is somewhat similar to Vixon's, to be quite honest. Yeah, my pop stopped putting up a tree in his house years ago. And then my mom work schedule is disrespectful. So, like, if her job doesn't give her the day off, then she ain't going to get the day off. And then ever since then, like, I remember when I was little, like, a whole bunch of family would come over because we had probably, of everybody in my family, we probably had, like, the biggest house, like, a big living room and everything. But little by little, like, people would start working and people would start moving to other locations. And it's like now, the way the holidays work for Thanksgiving and, like, for Christmas, like, you come over, the food's already there, you grab what you want. You can stay around if you want to. If not, then everybody just dips.
So it's dine-in or takeout, basically.
Basically. It's basically like a buffet.
Like a fucking Little Caesars.
All you can eat.
It's like a Little Caesars.
It's dead ass like a all you can eat. Like, pull up, get what you want, then that's it. Like, there's no sitting down, everybody has dinner. Like,
just go to the Golden Corral and call it a day.
Nah, because either the kid, either all my cousins or people in my age group are either working, the parents are probably working, so nobody's really available. So it's like everybody just come over if you're free to pick up food, and then that's it.
Damn.
Yeah, and then when it comes to gift giving, like, only people I really give gifts are to my parents and my grandmother. My grandmother's like 80 plus, so I just give her money. And then my parents, anytime I bought them stuff in the past, they never use it, so they was like, yo, just give me a card.
What is the point? Because, yo, the amount of time that,
I'll take a gift if they do.
Me and my siblings have bought...
they saving me money. Relax.
Crazy.
Facts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, the amount of times me and my siblings have bought, like, gifts for, like, my pops, for example, back in the past for Christmas. Those shits are still in the drawer. To this day. To this day.
Yep.
They're just not...
Yeah, I remember I bought my mother, like, this Bed Bath & Beyond, like, set or something. It had, like, different fragrances.
And it didn't go beyond the bathroom.
Bam. It's been in that bathroom little piece of furniture for
untouched.
like at least a decade.
Piece of furniture.
Not wrapped.
Yeah, they have like this tall ass dresser
she
that
probably thinks it's like cute for decoration and stuff
but
like
it's
that.
Not,
She's not really
wasn't meant for decoration.
It's collecting dust.
She probably not thinking to use it because oh my god, it's so pretty.
So
in the
wait,
packaging.
people just bought stuff to not use it? Like,
Nah, I
so
use
let's
all my
review.
shit.
If somebody bought you perfume, your favorite one, and you were like, oh, this is cute, thank you so much, you gotta just put it on the dresser and leave it for the rest of your life? And
mind you,
not because the perfume I probably asked for.
Mind you, it's not even like a piece of furniture that's like eye level. Shit is at least 6'5". So ain't nobody gonna see it.
That's just in the lab before time. That shit ain't never been seen again.
Yeah, like this shit is just chilling.
You never said, Mom, why you got it up here? Wear it. It smell good.
It's been over 10 years now. Like,
wow, that's gonna itch.
That shit got a 2010-year challenge.
Yeah, like, what's the point?
No dust, mad dust. Like,
yeah, like, what's the point? So,
What's
yeah,
it doing,
holidays is just time off from work.
There's only so much
guys
you can
don't
buy
do
in
anything
nigga
for
socks.
Thanksgiving.
Like, there's only so much.
So you guys
Thanksgiving is more like festive and stuff, but Christmas
same
thing.
It's a toss up.
We might have family will probably make an effort to come on Thanksgiving. Christmas, that's pretty much a dub.
See, okay, I want to talk about that. People feel like Thanksgiving is a lot more important than Christmas. Why is that?
Honestly,
or a lot more
quite the opposite.
like a bigger thing.
Quite the opposite, I would say, because most people, like, when it comes to the holidays, niggas weren't even thinking about Thanksgiving. They're going straight to Christmas. There's no Thanksgiving songs. It's more like, all right, straight to Christmas. Like,
that is,
people get gifts on Christmas.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more a lot more family come together on Thanksgiving. Like, you're more prone to see like cousins and stuff like that.
Because it's food centric.
Yeah,
niggas hungry. Like,
because it's food.
You're going for the food.
People cook for Christmas, but it's not the same spread as Thanksgiving.
Not the same spread. The Thanksgiving spread.
Definitely now it's not the same spread anymore in my house. Before,
because if you look at social media, everybody's posting their gifts on Christmas. They ain't posting their food.
Thanksgiving is a competition. It's no longer about just, all right, let's all make food. It's like, yo, who got the best spread? Who got the best angles? Come on, son.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like certain food be unnecessary on Thanksgiving.
It's like, fam, you know you don't make that shit every day.
It just be like shit. I don't know. Maybe because my family's from the South and some are Latin. Like, it just be like a whole bunch of, like, lo mein. Why is the lo mein on the table for Thanksgiving?
They got the party platter.
Like, I never understood that. Like, niggas gonna be having noodles and stuff.
No, we
that's for the Asian side of the family.
Facts.
They be hella Jamaican.
There's some Asian people in Jamaica.
That is very true. That is very true.
I've seen a whole Mr. Chen speak some patois. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I did date a guy.
It's just wild. It's real.
His mom was Asian. His dad was Jamaican.
See? And there you go. And now you just offended them.
Good job.
What word I used earlier?
Yikes.
There we go. Well, had I known you wasn't doing enough for Thanksgiving, I probably wouldn't have invited you to Jersey. You both to Jersey. Aww.
Jersey?
Well, I'm going to be in Maryland. I don't know about him.
Oh, yeah. Usually
I'm actually going to be with my parents this year.
Oh, well, that's cute.
Oh, that's
nice. Yeah. My mom actually got the day off. So
nice.
Yeah.
Now you got to stay
cooking. Yeah.
Stay over? I'll come over, but I'm just staying over.
Ouch.
Energy change really quickly.
Answers ouch.
I moved out for a reason.
Clearly.
What was some of your favorite memories of Christmas and the holidays? Since y'all don't care about it now, it doesn't do much for y'all.
Nobody said we don't care. It's just different.
Y'all seem so sad.
Look, the holidays move different, so we move different. Like, that's it.
And then if you even really look at it, when's the last time it really felt like the holidays for real, for real? Like, Thanksgiving is Thursday, and it don't even feel like,
it's coming?
Yeah, it don't even feel like it's coming.
Like, I'm
this month I think has 5 weeks, so it's been long as fuck.
Bruh.
And then 2, it's like, even the stores, you don't even see the stores like advertising the holidays like that.
I just brought.
Well, I feel like some stores are going to be closed for Thanksgiving at least. There's going to be a good amount of stores that are closed, from what I heard.
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yes. And some stores will be open 24 hours.
The shits are going to be open right at midnight for Black Friday, so what's the point?
I don't partake
I always
Black
forget
Friday.
about Black Friday.
Are you dumb?
Good.
Who would?
I like Cyber Monday.
I'm black and I won't participate in Black Friday.
I prefer Cyber Monday, actually.
I enjoy Black Friday from the comforts of my home. Watching niggas wild out on social media.
Being dumb, buying them cheap-ass TVs.
Like every good millennial should.
Buying them cheap-ass TVs just to be upset that don't work a year later.
Just to put it on the floor.
Right, because I ain't got no damn stand to put the TV on.
Because the last TV you bought from last year's fucking Black Friday is still there chilling. Like, why do you need another one?
The TV from last year is the stand for the TV for this year.
Oh no! But wait, how did they even get that to happen? Because everything.
Now you putting a 75-inch on just 60-inch. Good job, my nigga. How much inches you got in your house? You tell me.
But how did you get to stack up?
Who knows?
It doesn't
boxes. It comes in boxes, right?
Yo, niggas from the hood get real creative, but they can't creatively find a job. Ain't that some shit?
Wow, that's crazy.
Ho.
Now my phone want to lock on me.
It's the fucking season. Jeez.
Do you think the holidays have a tendency of making people more depressed or a little bit,
Absolutely.
It can.
Melancholy.
Depending if, you don't have like a really strong family dynamic. Like, even though my family don't link up like that for the holidays like they used to, it's not like we got beef with one another. Because there's reasons why people don't link up for the holidays, because usually there's a lot of turmoil in their families. And then you have seasonal depression on top of that, and then you have people also that they validate their holidays based off of their romantic relationships, and they ain't got nobody to bring home.
gonna
I
get
was
into
feel
that
some
just
type of
going
way.
to bring that up.
We're gonna talk
And
about
I
that
don't.
soon.
Thankfully, my family is not one of those families that like. Well, not anymore. But I remember back in the day, they would joke around. It's like, "Oh, you ain't got no girlfriend?" It's like, "Yo, I'm 8. What are you talking about? I'm 8." But now it's like, thankfully, my family has never been the family. It's like, "Yo, when you gotta bring somebody around for the holidays, like they don't operate like that."
Well,
But for some people, like that's a real thing.
It
Like
is.
they
It's
know.
definitely a thing in my face.
Yeah, they know. As soon as they walk into that door, Auntie about to say some wild shit, and she forgot all the years we knew she was on some crack. Like,
Goes from giving to judgments real fast. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Hate to see it. I'm telling you. No, but I mean, thankfully my family's not that judgy. It's just, I mean, for me, like, I think this is probably my first holidays without a partner, I guess, in a sense. And I was thinking about that, like, because, like, my plans are all different now, right? I mean, especially for, like, my birthday, usually, like, you celebrate that with somebody, for the most part. But now it's just like, I'm kind of solo dolo, so I'm just doing whatever I want, which is cool. But at the same time, it's like, should I be doing stuff with people? I don't know. I mean, there's not really like an extreme pressure to like say I have to do something with some particular one person, but I mean, just I think the concept of community is important during the holidays, regardless if your family is kind of out of whack or you don't have a significant other or not. I think people just don't necessarily want to be alone for the holidays. So whatever that feels like, you have a good group of friends or you have like a couple of people you could just like chill with, even if it's nothing serious, but just to say like, yo, I'm not going through this shit alone. I think that's what people really hold on to.
So do you think that being around people, even if you're going through something, can help you cope with, I guess, holiday depression or whatever the case may
absolutely.
be? Because I know a lot of my friends, they aren't from New York. So it's always a toss-up of who's going to go home for the holiday. So either someone gets Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's. That's what we've somehow worked out.
Or some people can't afford to go home for the
holidays.
holidays.
Or they can't afford to go home.
It's like, especially if you're new to a town or whatever, it's like, if you don't have the friends that you made there, kind of by yourself.
Yeah.
You know
and that usually happens, especially because my family's here.
Mm-hmm.
So for the past couple of years, they've done Friendsgiving and like Christmas together. Mm-hmm. But I've never attended. I'm like, I have my family here, whatever, so I'm chilling with my family.
Right.
So this year, I was actually able to come together with my friends and have a Friendsgiving. And one of my friends is going away. One of them is coming with me for Thanksgiving, which I'm excited about. And the other one, he's not coming because his friend is dealing with depression around the holidays because he's not from here either. And he doesn't typically want to be around anybody. Mm-hmm. So I kind of feel like people might not necessarily want to be around others around the holiday because it makes them sadder. It makes them realize what they don't have and what they're lacking. And how can you possibly help a friend through that? Like, what would you...
Well, I know a lot of people, like, based off people I've talked to recently, there's a lot of people who are spending the holidays, like, by themselves.
Alone. Yeah, it makes me sad.
And the thing is, so when they tell me about their plans, they're just like, no, it's just going to be me or me and whoever. And it's just like, I initially want to feel sad, but at the same time, it's like, I have to be confident that that's their choice and they're comfortable with that. And I don't think they necessarily want to be, like, pitied because they're spending by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've probably went through how much shit throughout the year or whatever the case would be.
And this is their moment to be alone.
This is their moment to either be alone or it's like, this is just the way things are right now. It's obviously probably not going to be this way forever, but just accepting that and making the best of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily pity people in that regard. It's like you don't know the story. You don't know what they've been going through recently. So them making that choice to say, yo, I'm just going to spend the holidays solo dolo might just be their way of just kind of like being good with it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess for me, because I'm so used to being around my family all the time.
Yeah, same.
Then when people was like, no, I'm be by myself, or, I really want to be bothered, I'm like, dang, I feel like I need to do something.
I feel like I want to be there with them.
Yeah, come on, just hang out with my family.
Yeah,
like,
not even on some, come hang out with me, but like, I want to come hang out with you for the day, or like at least a couple hours or whatever.
Or let's do something fun.
Right. I know that's not possible, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just happen to come from a big family, so, we always kind of operate that way where it's like, all right, we'll meet up for the holidays and stuff. Some people don't have as much of a big family like that, or even if they do, they're probably not talking to their family because of some bullshit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they just kind of like have their own sense of family, and they just make it work with what they have. You know what I'm saying? And once again, it's like you want to feel sad for them, but they didn't really ask for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they're good, and I can't assume that they're not otherwise because then they weren't asking for
anything
else. So you just gotta be respectful of that.
All right, I won't be pushy.
These are the times we live in.
I won't be pushy.
Yeah, and people gotta be aware of their choices also. Like I know a whole bunch of people at my job are not native New Yorkers, so they have to choose. If I'm gonna go away for Thanksgiving, then that means I'm gonna be here for New York for Christmas and vice versa. So it's like people do have options, and they just gotta let them choose their options.
Okay.
Right. They'll be alright. They'll survive.
They're gonna be right back here next winter.
Same shit.
Yeah, same shit. Right. So it's like next year you can switch it up. I'm going for Christmas, and I'm staying my ass home for Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
So it's like, yo.
Oh, goodness.
Now, if you're talking about a person that doesn't have any family that they can rely on, that's something completely different.
Right.
And then that's somebody that you probably want to, hey, by the way, we got an extra seat for you if you want to swing by or shit like that. But if people got a choice and they just choosing to be in, like, living in their abyss.
Yeah, then respect boundaries.
Yeah.
Party of one.
Okay. I won't be pushy. I won't wear my snowman dress. I'll save it for the Christmas party.
Snowman dress?
Yes, it's a dress
As
I
in
found.
Young Jeezy snowman?
That's what I was thinking.
Fix your face.
Are you talking about some Frozen shit?
No, but it's like a real snowman dress that I found. It's a dress and it has a snowman on it.
Okay.
Do you get it?
I mean...
Like, it's like instead of an ugly Christmas sweater.
It's an ugly Christmas dress.
And it has a snowman
With Young
on
Jeezy
it.
snowman.
So you're just out here wearing ugly dresses.
So it says can't ban the snowman in the back.
It's probably Balenciaga. Let's be honest.
Yikes, that's crazy. No.
It's probably intentionally ugly for a reason, but it's mad expensive.
But it's really cute.
Of course.
And it has a belt.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be a scarf, but it's a belt to cinch your
This shit
waist.
doesn't look... This doesn't seem ugly. I don't understand what's going on.
I'll send pictures.
Oh,
cool.
I'll be deleting it.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
Says the rude one. I'm going to say yikes when you say
So we brought up dating. Somebody said something about dating. People feeling like they don't want to come around for the holidays because they don't have anybody to show off.
That's when you spaz.
How does one spaz?
Face.
Talk about it.
Oh, his face.
Motherfuckers, I ain't bring no one this year. You
coming with smoke. You bringing smoke to this
I ain't bring no one last year. You thought shit different this year? Fuck out of here. You so
Meanwhile,
spazzing.
they see you holding hands with somebody.
Mom and dad meet my friend Smoke. All right.
You worried about how come I ain't bring nobody, but yet every year somebody new. Every year somebody new for you. Fuck out of here. You gotta let them know.
I don't like bringing people around because I feel like who I was with last year is not the person who might
Fab,
this
my
year.
mom still asks me about people she met once 15 years ago.
That's the reason
That's the
why
shit
I don't
that
like
irks
bringing
me.
people
Whatever
So
around.
imagine the holidays.
Whatever happened to that girl?
Let's be Steven's parents.
No.
Come on.
I want to be his mom.
What?
I want to be his mom.
Well, I would
You
hope.
want to beat?
All right,
your
you
mom.
be his mom and I'll be the dad.
Okay.
Or baby. All right, it's Christmas 2019.
I assume.
Steven comes into the crib with the same fit from today. Solo dolo. Whoop. What does mom say? Go.
Hey, honey. How you been?
That seems accurate. I'm doing well. How's everything with you?
You know, same old same. Working.
Mm-hmm.
So you're here alone this year again?
Yep.
What happened to that girl you brought over last time?
Which girl?
The other
What
one.
girl?
You know the
The
girl.
other one. The
What's
pretty
her
one.
name?
You know the pretty
Steve,
one?
you know that girl.
The pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
She was nice.
She's the one with the red shirt. Was the red
Yeah,
shirt?
she had the red shirt.
The red shirt
with
on,
the black
yeah.
shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know?
remember.
Don't remember.
Nah, he don't remember.
Wow.
He remember.
Well, why
She
you
gonna
acting
come
all
next
stupid?
time?
Probably not.
You ever gonna bring a girl?
See about that. Nah.
He don't like us.
Wow.
You embarrassed of us, Steven.
No.
You still working, right, boy?
The segue.
I'm guessing
The
that's how it
fucking
goes.
segue.
I have no idea.
You ain't paid my rent? That answered that question.
That's how
All
it goes.
right.
That's how
And
it
there
goes.
you go.
And then I walk out the kitchen because I don't want to be involved.
Merry Christmas and scene. Stephen Holiday.
You're so annoying, Steven.
Look, would never ask me that. They've never asked me that. They ask me randomly throughout the year, but they never bring it up for the holidays.
And they'll just be like, are you dating someone? Or is there a woman?
Right.
Yeah, they'll just try to figure out my personal life, and I don't tell them. Yeah, they won't ask directly. They'll be like, so, what you been up to?
Nothing.
Stuff.
Mm.
Oh,
Things.
really?
Stuff
You
and
know
things.
what my mom would do? If she'll call me if I'm ready to step out or I just came home, be like, yeah, I just came from the city or I'm about to go to the city. She's like, oh, the city. Like it's in a whole fucking different country.
Like it's the Wiz.
Like it's a whole fucking different country. She's just processing
Right.
all the horrible things that could have
The
happened.
city, the bright lights. Like,
She's like, oh, the city. I'm like, yeah. Like, I think I had a conversation with her the other day, and she was like, she don't have no friends. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've met so many adults that are in relation to you. And she's like, nah, I don't have any friends besides, like, 2 ladies that she cool with. I don't have any friends. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, well, I got mad friends. And then she's like, oh, really? I never met any of them.
too much information.
Okay,
Reel it back. Reel it
why,
back.
why,
You said
why
too
do I
much.
need to bring all of my friends? What's wrong with that? You can't just bring friends over? No. Okay, next conversation, next topic.
Yo, this convo was mad heartfelt. Like,
That's how it goes.
Mad
I'm not even gonna lie.
heartwarming.
That's how I have conversations too. Nieema, where you going?
Because there's never a reasoning behind it. It's just want to know your personal
Yeah,
life.
that's it.
And then if you was to give them even a little bit of it, then they're going to bring it up every single time. So you could tell them a whole different scenario about something completely different. Oh, it was with that one friend. Wait, who? What? And that's why I just don't tell them.
yo,
And this is why
Peace.
we don't bring people over for the holidays.
Peace and tranquility.
Steven starring in a fucking Hallmark movie is crazy.
I would watch it.
That shit would last 5 minutes.
Yeah. It would actually be more so like a training guide on how to curb your parents.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Me This Christmas? Oh, baby. There's actually a movie
Or
called Miss
don't.
Me This Christmas on Netflix.
On Netflix.
Very black, very B-list, but very...
Very black. Who's in it? Nobody we know.
Nobody
We
I
probably
could,
just
I
saw
could
them in
say
a
Next.
commercial.
exact word
We
names.
probably just saw them in
But it's on
in a
Netflix.
commercial.
Miss Me This Christmas. That's a title.
So what I was trying to figure out is, do you think exes strategically pop up during the holidays because they think you're more vulnerable?
None of mine.
Yikes.
Not strategically. That's crazy. That's wild.
I think they're strategic for different reasons. I don't think they're actually strategic to try to get back in your life. I think
Word.
they're just strategic to get food.
To be...
Really? People be that
To
fucking
be
hungry?
a Grinch?
Yes.
People be that hungry?
Yes.
So your exes don't have their own families to get food from? They gotta pop up at your crib for food? That's
Right.
nuts.
Isn't that the thing for Thanksgiving?
Now you have to call the cops.
House
Wait.
hopping?
For any holiday.
It's called house
I don't have
trespassing.
time to house hop. That's too much.
That's called trespassing. Your
You
exes
not
shouldn't be just
full?
popping up at your crib.
And then it's
expecting
like,
food.
Niggas
no,
don't
but then
cook.
but then it's like, well, what do you not eat at one person's house that you're gonna eat at the next person's house? Because you're not gonna keep
not
eating
every-
big macaroni cheese.
It's just the
at
spirit of house hopping, but no exes is gonna be house hopping. Like, that's wild. Why, who? How? I'm not confused. Why would an ex
That's
decide,
just
yo,
so
I'm gonna visit my old joint's crib for food?
You'll be surprised. We already know niggas are the most irrational species on earth.
I mean,
If you thought a cat was erratic,
yikes.
house.
Jinx. The point is, I've never experienced nothing like that. And
can never guess his next move because he don't even know.
Baby.
That boy's about to roll the dice and figure out which house he's going to.
And there you have it.
But it's really that simple. They be hungry.
Niggas don't have a pot
And then-
in their home.
And then especially if they're cool with the parents. Like, oh, hey, Ma. Oh, how you been? What's going on? Oh, come on in, boy.
Because it's
Cool.
never just a plate just for you to eat there. It's
Right.
always a plate to go. So I'm going to get fed
That's true.
now and a to-go plate. It's lit.
And then, oh, Nieema, look at your old friend. Insert X here. He just wanted to pass by to get something real quick. He was in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I wish we were that friendly.
Ouch. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I wish
This
we
is all
were.
dramatic reenactments. Like, I don't know.
That
the
would
real
be
deal.
cool if we were.
Oh, not the case?
Mm-mm.
Person getting the door slammed in their face if they even
Mhm.
pop up.
They're going to get thrown out like fucking DJ Jazzy Jeff
There
from
we
Fresh
go.
Prince.
There we go. I'm like, yo,
Fuck up my
cuz.
house.
Yo, cuz, he can't come in. Yo, go to the door. Not coming in here. Not coming in. And then it's him.
Mount up.
Yeah, you think this nigga's actually trying to win your heart back?
I think I watch too many Christmas movies because I feel like that's
Right.
usually
Yeah.
what
Too
it
much.
is.
Too much hallmarks.
I feel like they do that in a sense because they might be lonely. They might feel like you're lonely.
Oh, yeah, and the smash, too.
Yeah, and to smash,
I mean,
they just
breakfast,
want to,
Yeah.
you know.
Smashing food. Nothing
Smashing
serious.
food.
Nothing
Okay.
serious at all. Yeah.
Damn, at
Why
least
why
give a
would
gift.
why would it be, hey,
Gift? He ain't got no
I want that
job.
old thing back. It's the holidays. Let's
Y'all
make this
still
work.
giving your vagina out to niggas who ain't got no job.
Look, man. It's a wild times we live in.
But it's,
No job?
but it's special when it's Christmas.
Aw, candy canes.
Yo, what's the next question?
Do we have any, I don't know, I was going to say coping mechanisms, but I'm happy.
Coping
About my-
mechanisms for what?
Or can we advise the people listening
There you go.
how they should
Go
be
ahead,
able to
because
cope?
you helped me with, to my family, I might have a guest for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I did. I
Yeah.
was pretty good at that.
Yeah, now we just have to hope I do my part if they show up.
Okay. Well, this time around, a good way to cope is a little bit of coquito and chill.
Coquito and
Coquito.
chill.
I need to buy me a bottle.
You doing?
Yeah,
I'm making
my
some.
friend's making some punch of cream, which is, I guess, the Caribbean version of coquito.
What is that? Peanut
It's
butter?
basically coquito, but it's just called punch of cream.
Oh.
My friend's making it. I gotta get maybe 2 bottles. Clink, clink.
Coconut based, though, right?
I don't know if it's coconut based,
Okay.
but it is very similar to coquito.
Like, okay.
The answer is I am getting 2 bottles.
Are you paying for it?
Oh, of course, I'm supporting my friends.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I just be giving shit out. I should start selling it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that part.
yeah, 'tis the season. It's called money.
Yeah.
Like-
I've already seen like chicks that I follow on Instagram that.
Oh, got the bottle post?
They have their whole display case.
Holiday rollout.
Yeah, they
Maybe-
getting their coins.
Maybe I'll do that in my trap sangria.
Oh,
There
baby.
you go.
Black Friday sale.
For the trap
No,
sangria.
don't do a sale, but sell it.
Mood. That part. 2020 goals.
I'll do that. Trap sangria.
How
Everyone
come
loves
nobody
that.
sells it all year round?
Poquito? I don't know. You
Well,
just-
I mean, it's a holiday drink.
it's a holiday drink. and
Editing that out so that way nobody can steal our idea.
Oh, baby. Redacted. That shit's all lit.
What?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
No,
Let's do that.
somebody should sell it all year round, or at least try to and see what happens.
Why are you looking at me? You.
No, I was gonna
Oh.
let you finish.
Oh, no, that
How
was
to
it.
help people
Drink.
do the
Oh.
Literally just drink.
I don't know.
That's gonna make the
I'm,
shit
I'm
worse.
joking.
They're gonna drink. They're gonna eat with cider. They're gonna start texting people.
Oh, well,
I gotta
all right.
reply
I
yes.
guess,
Okay,
I guess we'll give it a legit
Let's get some
answer.
real advice.
If somebody does invite you, don't hesitate, because I know some people could feel funny about that. It's like, look, I don't really know your family. But typically the people that do send out the invitation tend to have, like, the very welcoming families.
Yeah.
Like, they'll treat you like you're part of the fam. So
Mhm.
don't decline that. And then, like, yeah, if you are able to go back home, try to go back home, even if it's not, you know, for a long stay, maybe even if it's 2-3 days. That could, you know, fulfill whatever needs that you have. And if you just cool with being solo dolo, then just cool, just chill. Like, don't be one of those people that's gonna be by themselves and then talking shit about
Right.
the holidays
On
social
Instagram.
media.
Oh my God, can we please not do that?
But
Yeah,
you know they're
like
going
don't, yeah, like
You
don't
know
do
they're
that.
going to, sis. They're going to talk shit about the holidays while they're spending the time alone on the holidays.
Oh, with family. That's what blows mine.
Word, you got a family of 100. You talking about the holidays? Trash?
I don't understand.
How
Like
so?
let people be happy, and find your own happiness if you can during this time,
Some
because this is
people
a happy
look to be
time.
miserable during the holidays because it's on brand. It's a trend.
The Grinch, I guess. Yeah. But allow people to be happy. This is a joyous time.
It's supposed to be.
If you can find those little moments here and there with your friends or family, and fucking enjoy it. You know, life is short.
Life is very short. And on top of that, I mean, especially, I guess, if you live in a city like ours, but there's mad shit to do around the city.
Hell
There's
yeah.
mad activities.
You
So,
know they got like bumper cars on the ice.
they got bumper cars. I'm pretty sure they got some type of like free events where you can just go through and just
Yeah.
like,
There's Rockefeller Center. You could go see
Word.
the tree going up.
there's the
You
freaking
could-
holiday shops. You can just look around and shit.
Yeah.
This
Macy's
Fifth
display.
Avenue is beautiful.
It's literally lit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Beautiful. People stand
Central
online for
Park.
hours
I'm not
just
going
to
to the
walk
tree.
around.
Park.
That's wild, but
There's mad shit to do.
Yeah, I definitely want to do the bumper cars on ice. That look like fun.
def. Wait, we're at
I think it's at Bryant Park.
Bryant Park? Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
They got bumper park. Yeah, they have that at Bryant Park. That's
Mhm.
lit.
On ice.
Mhm.
That looks like a lot of fun. I'm definitely trying
I've
to do
never
that.
been ice skating, sidebar.
First of all, I'm terrified to ice skate.
Nice. We should do it.
I'm good on that.
I keep thinking about falling and then someone run over my fingers, and now I'm like this.
Oh.
I don't have.
So which Final
I don't
Destination you saw that in?
I don't know. My brain came
My
up
brain?
with it. I
Did
don't.
that release to theaters or that was straight to Netflix?
No, that wasn't even.
No.
Shut up.
That was another. Yo, Steven's stupid.
Shut up.
I just caught that. It's like, no, nigga, that's not Netflix at all. What are you talking about?
Hate you a lot.
But yeah, seriously, there's mad stuff to do. So, I mean, depending on where you are, just, look at the different activities. You have a whole bunch of sales and deals and stuff. Like, there's ways to make yourself, like, occupied.
And what is it called? SantaCon? When everybody dress up?
I'm good on that.
All right, no.
Don't do that. I wanted to finally do it. They got the Kwanzaa crawl.
Okay, that's cool. They got one in Harlem.
It's all boroughs.
Oh.
All the boroughs.
Right. It is in all boroughs.
All the boroughs.
That's
You get with a team in the borough and y'all go around to the different black-owned bars in the neighborhood.
That's dope.
Yeah, there's mad shit to do.
I heard that's fun. I never make y'all be at work. But I heard it's cute. I definitely want to do SantaCon just so I could dress up.
Good luck. You could barely drink.
It's really that bad.
You could barely drink, sis.
That's
It's
true.
all about drinking.
Okay.
So you just gotta look cute in a Santa costume. You can do that any time of the year.
With your coquito.
With your coquito. Oh, baby.
I'm going to go outside and show people my dress.
You can go outside. You can step right down your freaking step. That's it.
Wait, don't you have a fire escape at your house?
Facts.
You can go right outside right there.
No,
You got the bells on and shit.
Yo.
Go down somebody's window. Oh, baby.
Yeah,
now
really
you
know
giving
how to
gifts.
ruin a wet dream.
A what?
A wet dream.
A wet dream.
All right, that's all the questions we have.
Look at Vixen's
Yeah,
we gotta wrap this up. We're definitely out of time. Out of time.
Because I don't know where that was going,
bro.
but let's not.
That was weird.
It's just a saying. Like, you can ruin anything, even a wet dream.
So thank you so much for listening. That's a note to end this episode on. So ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are enjoying the holidays or thinking about the holidays or planning for it, just make sure if you're going to be alone is by choice and not just because you're revolting against the spirit. And, there's always something to do. I think that's really the takeaways from this episode. And don't force the spirit.
Yeah,
I'm excited about the holidays.
I'm chilling.
And I hope everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving.
At least.
It's going to be fun. Mine's going to be fun.
Save us a plate.
I'm going to get everybody drunk. That's usually my goal.
Cool.
Get everyone drunk.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Good food. I'm excited. I'm cooking. My sister's cooking. My mom. We're having great company this year. It should be fun.
We'll be back in December with some hot new content.
Yeah.
It's literally next week.
I might have a story. I might have a story.
Oh, you gotta have stories. Oh, we're doing the Thanksgiving wrap up. Oh, baby.
Right, we have to do that. All right, then.
Because I need to figure out how that interaction goes.
It's going to go.
Oh, baby.
It's gonna go.
I'm gonna need me a
All right, that's our show. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Bianca, as always.
Gang.
Check out the website. Check out our Instagram pages. And just send us emails if you have any follow-up questions. You can ask us anything directly. And we'll check y'all out next week.
Facts.
Bye.
We are out here.
Wow.
Fuck y'all talking about? Sophisticated ignorance. Are y'all fucking crazy?
That's a fact. Talk
Are
that
y'all
shit.
Yo, y'all getting me tight. Like, I be out
This
here
is
trying
about to be our
humble.
drop. This is about to
Let's
be our
not
new
get
drop.
fucking crazy. Sophisticated ignorance.